Social commerce has certainly matured, but it really depends on where you are in the world. And so I think the first place to start is to dispel the myth that what works in China can work here in the US or in the Western part of the world. And, you know, social commerce has been a big part of China's culture for 15 plus years. Lack of freedom of speech requires people to turn creative in their private lives to connect one on one with each other. And that's why in China, social media is really about connecting peer to peer, as opposed to think about the Western world, where it was actually much more similar to Hollywood. We're seeking these aspirational experiences in our life to be inspired, right? That's why we open up Instagram or we open up TikTok to get educated on something that we're super passionate about. And so I share that because literally people also have to get creative with commerce in China because of how the government controls everything. And if you think about the US, like we have huge banking institutions that are highly commercialized. And in China, you have the government as your bank, or you had to build your own infrastructure to do commerce on a peer-to-peer level. And that's why you go to an environment like China and you have people live streaming from their closet, hawking products from their closet in a very lo-fi way, and it works.
This woman just sold 18 items over the span of a minute, each averaging 3 seconds per item, and none of them are too expensive.
That shit doesn't work here in the US unless you're selling limited edition Nikes or hot Chanel bags.
No.
But so the first thing that I just want to dispel is the difference between Eastern social commerce, much more peer-to-peer, and then Western social commerce that's actually one to many. Think about creators. Think about media companies that are aspirational. That's a one-to-many environment.